Artificial intelligence is also transforming the world of radio. When it comes to content, AI can now transcribe, translate, and even give voice to texts. What new possibilities does this open up? What level of correctness and accuracy can AI guarantee today? To what extent, and in which segments of the process, does human intervention remain necessary to ensure responsible, high-quality content? With this series of video capsules, we present the results of a test, both technical and editorial, conducted on a specific type of radio content, the translation and dubbing into Italian of a cultural podcast originally produced in Arabic. What is the optimal balance between AI and human skills when dealing with complex content in which nuance and meaning are central? To what biases and margins of error is AI exposed when translating and dubbing from a language such as Arabic into a European language? We begin with transcription. Thanks to speech recognition, broadcasters can convert interviews, live programs, and podcasts into text in just a few seconds. This makes it easier to archive content, make it indexable, searchable, and analyzable. To ensure greater accessibility for audiences, for example people who are deaf or hard of hearing. To reach speakers of different languages. And to enable rapid repurposing and adaptation of content for different formats, such as social media communication, all by automating the process and reducing production times. However, as we will show in these video capsules, significant challenges remain, and human intervention and correction are often indispensable. Speech-to-text accuracy is not always perfect, especially for under-resourced languages such as Arabic, languages that are less represented in AI training datasets and characterized by strong linguistic variation, with many dialects alongside the standard language, as well as in the presence of background noise or music, or when spontaneous speech or overlapping speech predominates. Machine translation opens radio up to a new, global audience. An interview recorded in Italian can be made available in English, Chinese, or Spanish in just a few minutes. This allows broadcasters to distribute content across multiple markets, collaborate with international partners, and amplify stories that would otherwise remain local. The challenge? Accuracy in conveying meaning, especially in the case of complex and articulated content, nuances, idiomatic expressions, tone, and irony, which AI does not always manage to fully grasp in the source language and render appropriately in the target language. And for radio, where the use of words and their meanings is the very essence of the medium, and where style and personality are a key connection with the audience, accuracy is a crucial factor for credibility and audience trust. Then there is the revolution of synthetic voice. With voice cloning models, it is possible to create digital versions of presenters, in order to adapt content into different languages while preserving timbre and identity. Alternatively, entirely new voices can be generated for dubbing, trailers, or on-demand content. The advantages: speed, reduced costs, and the possibility to experiment with new formats. However, this is also where the most delicate challenges emerge: differences in prosody between languages, synchronization and interaction with music, the risk that speech may lose naturalness, expressiveness, and emotional depth, the need for speakers' consent and the protection of voice rights, and the risk of deepfake content. The technology is powerful and potentially allows a product to cross every linguistic boundary, but the quality of the outcome requires careful process management and ethical use. AI does not replace radio. It enhances it. It is up to broadcasters, creators, and listeners to learn how to use it consciously, leveraging its opportunities without ignoring its risks. The future of radio is already here, and it speaks more and more languages. The following video capsules document the process of linguistic adaptation through AI platforms, from speech to text to dubbing, of an international podcast series in Arabic on Arab and contemporary philosophers. This pilot application presents a concrete example of the use of artificial intelligence in the multilingual adaptation of complex cultural radio content, with the aim of measuring the potential and the limits of the technologies currently available.